Hi. It's a little dark, but we're still gonna do this day 2, and we're still in Syracuse. Well, I don't know. I've been doing like reels of like my day to day, and then this is gonna be like my end of day recap. But I just like spent the day at the mall. I'm pretty pooped. I've been thinking about a lot today. I've been thinking about like how much happened in the last 48 hours, and how it's all just kind of like gonna disappear, and if I don't talk about it in these videos, I'll just forget about it. And I mean, it's like pretty deep, I guess, but I'm also having a good time. I was just thinking about one of my reels today. I was talking about how challenging like a real city is going to be. Like this is like the biggest city so far, but I guess I should explain. There's like this mall here. There's like this special, unique mall. So I keep looking out the window. I'm just parked out here. They're closing in a little bit, so I figured I'd squeeze this in. And yeah, I just like spent the whole day at this like super mall. And I did go into downtown a little bit, but it was just like not the vibe, I guess. It was just like busy, and there was nowhere to park. And I was like, that's a city. So yeah, I'm going to Rochester tomorrow, and I'm going to go to the university, RIT, and we're going to see how that goes, and then we're going to keep going from there. I don't know, dude. I guess I'm just thinking about, like, the random guy asked for directions on Broadway, or, like, the names of the people that I met in the park, or the different types of honey that I tried in the store, or or this like mall police driving around. I don't know. I'm at this weird crossroads where it's like, on the one hand, I want to like record everything that I do. I want to record everything. I'm like tempted to keep my phone out anytime I do anything, because I just want to like put a post on the internet. But I mean, besides logistics of like battery and just like bumping into stuff, like I also think there's something to be valued in simply just enjoying it with my own eyes, and not worrying about recording it, and not worrying about it being forgotten, and just like enjoying it. So that's kind of my message for today, is that if you when I finally do make it on this adventure, I'm having all these great times. And then, it's just fleeting. Everything is fleeting, but that's kind of what makes it all beautiful too. So, I guess I will leave off with one more thing. We're only at 3 minutes here. I guess I could do a bigger recap. Do you guys want that? Do you want that? Do you want like a 10-minute recap video? What I did today? I mean, I pulled up. I walked down this mall, and then there was more mall. I sold my Nintendo Switch. I got $70 for it, which I think is a pretty good deal. Maybe I could have gotten more if I had like tried harder, but for someone who's just trying to like get rid of his stuff, I think that was pretty good. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I also did a bunch of editing today. After I realized that I was not gonna walk around the city for that long, I decided to just like get dinner and like edit videos on my laptop. So hopefully you'll be seeing those soon. I'm sorry about the lighting. I feel like the last one was like this beautiful sunset, and this one's just like my car. Yeah, I've been thinking about a lot of things, and I don't want to get too caught up in the minutia or whatever, but I do want to say that I should want to remain positive. In one of my reels, I was talking about how seeing how this city is presenting challenges, and I'm not even in the thick of this yet, is like made me start thinking about all the negative things back to back. Like, oh, this is going to be hard. This is going to be challenging. This is going to be negative. This is going to be tough. And I feel like that's been a common theme, is like, oh, like, hype yourself up for when it's challenging. But I think there's also value in looking at the positive. Like, well, it is exciting. It is going to be fun. and I, on the one hand, like I hear like someone worrying and, and someone, being persistent in their words of warning. But if I focus on the things that could go bad, then I'm going to find myself moving towards that. But if I focus on the things that are going to go well, like all the people I'm going to meet, the things I'm going to try, the places I'm going to see, like the feelings I'm going to experience, I focus on the things that will go right, then I will do that. It's like when my friend learns how to fly a plane, they told him, like, instead of saying don't hit that mountain, they say aim for that that direction. So I think it's just the way you kind of build perspective around like finding success. Like, yes, I'm cautious and prepared, but I'm also like thinking about the good things, and I feel good, and I want to keep feeling good, not because I want to like feel good all the time, but because I think that riding this wave of good will lead to more good, and I'm ready for that. Let me take a sip, and then I'll tell you about my last words of wisdom for the day. My last words of wisdom is that, well, I woke up for the first time today. This morning I woke up in my car and I needed to go to the bathroom really bad. So that will be on my to-do list tomorrow. And parking. Where am I going to park when I get to where I'm going? Where am I going to park overnight? Where am I going to wake up and go to the bathroom? And, like, what am I going to do with my whole day? I think that was a big part of it, too, is, like, I realized that, like, once I got here, I saw the thing there was to see, and then I was like, well, now what? So I think having a little more experience under my belt will better prepare me for the next destination, I guess. I don't really know what else to say. Hopefully by now you're seeing, I don't know. This is a couple days ahead, so hopefully you're keeping up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Road to 50. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Let me know in the comments if you're watching this, and I will give you a thumbs up. All right.